Hello, everyone. This is High Priestess Tana, and thank you for tuning in to Tana Temple Healing Works. I actually want to talk to you, collective, my soul family, about protecting your energy and pretty much let you know how energy parasites or vampires or how they work or whatever. But when you're in certain environments, you have to do this. You have to shield yourself from a lot of negativity, especially if you have a toxic workplace or a toxic home environment or just toxic energy around you, period, when you walk up the street. If you don't live in the best neighborhood or if you have a neighbor or something like that who's toxic, you have to shield yourself at all times. Like you have to protect your aura at all times because it's very necessary. And we have so much going on right now in the world when it comes to people are losing their jobs or people can't afford to go to work because gas prices are too expensive. And it's just a whole shit show out here. So you have to really protect yourself. I don't care if you're going to the store, I don't care if you're going to take a walk in a park or outside of your yard, relaxing on your porch or patio or wherever the case might be. You have to stay protected at all times because people, let's just be honest, people are on some bullshit. They're unhappy, they're miserable. Some people are making half the money they used to make. Some people don't have the best jobs in the world and they're taking it out on you. Okay, some people are barely making it. They're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Hell, they're probably robbing Peter to pay Paul and Sally at this rate. So it's a lot going on with people in the world, and they have the tendency to blame you for stuff, and they project. Like when they talk to you any type of way and reckless, they're probably talking about themselves. Okay, and some people bring their legion of demons and bad energy around you because they're unhappy, and you have to make sure you protect yourself by wearing your protection jewelry, uh prayer, cleansing your body regularly. So I'm just going to tap in really quickly. Prime example, a lot of people are working hard every day and night, working their ass off, working their fingers to the bone, and they still don't have a lot to work with at the end of the day when it comes to finances. They don't have the best homes to live in. Some people have bed bugs. Some people have roaches in their homes. Some people have rats and shit, and they're not living in the best environments. But then if they see you riding up the street every day or walking your dog or something, and they may work in the neighborhood where you live, more upscale, but they're not from your hood. You see what I'm saying? They could get mad at you because you could be everything that they want to be, and they may watch you go into your house and see how nice you dress and what type of car you drive and all types of stuff. And I'm just keeping it straight up 100. I'm keeping it 1,000. Okay, I always do, like, tell the truth. And I'm not sugarcoating for anybody. If you don't like it, oh well, you could go somewhere else, because this is not the channel for sugarcoating. I give the unfiltered, unadulterated truth no matter what, okay? And this is how people think. If they see you every day walking your dog or coming from work and you have groceries in your home, they see that you're going grocery shopping, you have nice clothes, they see that you go shopping, you don't know who's watching you, is the point I'm trying to get to. Okay, because a lot of people are doing that. They're stealing off of people porches. People have Amazon packages and everything, and they're looking at what you order, what you wear, how you wear your hair. And some people are so diabolical that they'll start copying off you. Okay, like your hairstyles or how the way you wear, like if you got locks, they end up may get locks too eventually. If you have long weaves or wigs, lace fronts and stuff, they want to start looking like you. if you dress a certain way, like if you have a preppy schoolgirl type of look or something, I don't know, preppy college girl look, okay, something like that. And they used to dress kind of, little hood, little ratchet or something like that. Then you see them switch up their whole demeanor and how the way they talk, and they could have been using slang and all that other stuff a lot and cussing left and right, and then next thing you know they're talking like, hey, what's up, yeah, like they just graduated from an Ivy League school or something. You like, when did this happen? And if you talk like that, you already know what's up, right? So I need to get a new chair. This shit squeaky as hell. But anyway, some people are just jealous and they envy you as well. Like for example, if you walk down the street, now here's the flip side. Like if you live in a bad neighborhood, but you're not like the other people in your neighborhood, like you want to get up, get out, and do something and be somebody. It reminded me of Sister Act too, when Sister Mary Clarence was like, if you want to be somebody and if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. You're that type of person. You want to be somebody, you want to go somewhere, you want to wake up and pay attention because you don't want to keep being in the same conditions that you're in. So you're starting to become spiritually aware, in tune with spirit. You listen to spirit. You have a different outlook on life. You may have been on some rah-rah, hood type of shit before, but now you're different. Or you could have just grew up on the rough side of the tracks where it could have just been really impoverished, but that goes hand in hand too with poverty and crime and prostitution and drug use. You have that around you, but that doesn't mean you necessarily partook in all those activities or you were a part of that world or whatever. Okay. You may have had people that you were cool with who could have been on some, thuggish, ruggish bone type shit, that was sticking up people or selling drugs, kicking in doors and taking names, like kicking ass and taking names later, stealing and shit. But, or you could have been like that and you're reformed now and you have a different outlook, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you change, that's great. But if you're still, stuck in that same mindset, you're pushing yourself back 20 steps back every day when you keep constantly making poor decisions, is what I'm trying to say, okay? So you have to, number one, acknowledge the situation you're in. If you feel like your life is, I'm not going to say in imminent danger, but if you feel like you're around some negativity, when you have this light and you're high vibrating and you have this purity and this great energy and vibe about you, and you're around these people who just feel like you just feel their dark presence around you, but your aura is so strong. You know what I'm saying? It's like you may already be shielding yourself that way, but you may not know it yet. But then again, it never hurts to have an extra layer of protection. Like get you some crystal jewelry, some beads, you know what I'm saying? Some Amazonite, howlite, some pink rose quartz or whatever. Not pink rose quartz, just rose quartz. Where did I get that from? Malachite, obsidian, and some like Dalmatian jasper. That's what I got on. And I believe this is Amazonite. Okay, I would suggest to get and these help a lot. Just these two stones or crystals, obsidian or black tourmaline. Either of those, as far as like the stones that I'm thinking that are black and they're powerful, or you could use clear quartz. Clear quartz is cool because it wards off negative energy too, and it is actually like a stone that can resolve a lot of things like at once because it has that power. It's like translucent. Okay, one more, y'all. Smoky quartz is good too. Warding off negative energy, protecting your aura, protecting your energetic field, all that. Okay. So, have you ever just was walking in a building or up the street or riding your bike or something, or just riding your car, or you're on your way somewhere, whether if it's by foot, by vehicle, by bike, scooter, whatever, right? And you felt the presence of somebody just make you feel ugh. You know, their energy is like a dark cloud, like doom doom doom, like the omen or something. And that's what we're facing in general in the world, because people are carrying so much. And I always say, and I got to go back to doing this more regularly because I used to do this a lot. But since I had been working from home and stuff, I kind of reduced as much taking salt baths, right? I need to go back to getting my pink Himalayan salt and some more like sea salt. But I also use Epsom salt. You can use like Dr. Teal's because they have like spearmint and eucalyptus and stuff in there. The one I'm referring to, because they have other different forms of Epsom salt that you could use to cleanse your body with. But I also would suggest some with lavender in it too, because it calms the spirit as well and it cleans as well. So it's like you're releasing that anxiety, negativity and stuff. And especially with eucalyptus and spearmint, it heals you energetically and it lifts you. It lifts you as well. And lavender has a calming effect, but it can also soothe you and make you sleepy. I would suggest to use that at night. At night when you don't have nowhere else to go, it's just time to hit the bed. Now, if you just want to take a bath, like a cleanse, like I would suggest the ones with the like spearmint, eucalyptus, and it's another one too that some people say you could use lemon, you could squeeze lemon in your water too, or you could use just regular like sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. And you can mix it with essential oils like eucalyptus, spearmint, lavender. Um, it's another one too, y'all. I'm trying to think of that I like. It'll come to me. I like rosemary too. I like rosemary, and I think what's it called, velveteer, something like that. I like that smell too. What is it called, velveteer, vetiver, vetiver. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think that was the one. Yes, because it calms and grounds you. I don't know why I wanted to call it velveteer. It's vetiver, vetiver. And it's another one, cardamom, cardamom. Yeah, like if you wanna make like a cleansing type of bath or something, like bath salts or something like that on your own. Yeah, you could take some Epsom salt, rose petals, cardamom, and that should be enough, like to relax you too. Wait a minute. Yeah, it restores your cardamom and bath salts actually help restore your spiritual balance, and it can also help you clear negative energy. I was right, and attract wealth and prosperity in the process. Okay, so it's great for aura cleansing, especially when it's paired with like sea salt or pink Himalayan salt, and it wash away heavy emotions, and it how would I say it shield off or wards off bad luck and stagnant energy, okay? And it's also affiliated with the planet Venus, and it's ruled by the element of water, and it has a very good scent, and it promotes love, passion, and mental peace. And that's what we need in this world, okay? Because a lot is going on, and people want to make you feel like you have lost your damn mind, pretty much, while really is them, okay? That way. Migos on the bitch like that way, motherfucker, okay? They want you to feel like you're insane. And it's really them. And they up there just, you know, some people just don't know when to stop. Just like, take your ass that way, okay? I ain't got time for that. People are nuts. And then on top of that, this is the thing. It seemed like when you're in the process of purging or cleansing your aura or shielding yourself, that's when all the crazy people come out the woodworks, and they want to try to attack you. Like, either spiritually attack you or attack you mentally or emotionally with some bullshit. What is that about? And oh, I forgot, because they see that you're healing. They can feel that. Parasites know when you're about to clip their ass off. Okay? So, anyway, also, before I forget, copper jewelry is great, great, great. Copper energy helps ward off negative energy. One second. So, it also helps balance your chakras that have blockages, and it absorbs negative vibrations. And it also acts as an energetic bridge by amplifying the positive energy while shielding your personal aura from harmful psychic influences. I was just saying that. It's good to wear copper rings, bracelets, pendants, copper chains. But this is a gold chain. But I usually would have, like, I here lately, you probably see me wearing a copper pendant on like a green chain, cloth looking chain, or however you would say, not cloth, but you know what I'm talking about. Probably, I don't know, nylon or some shit. I have no idea what the actual. I just know that it's more like soft, like cloth, like chain, like a cord chain. Yes, that's what it was. The other one was like a cord chain with a copper pendant. Okay, so it has strong, and I'm referring to copper, cleansing and negative warding properties. Okay, so it's also a great conductor of electricity and heat, and it's good for biological functions like energy production, brain function, and arm metabolism. So it's good for a lot of stuff, not just the spiritual aspect, but for your bodily functions as well. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I think y'all got the point, but thank you so much for listening to me. Once again, my name is High Priestess Tana. If you don't know my name already, if you're new to this channel, if you're back, welcome back. I thank you and appreciate you for rocking with me this whole time. And I think I'm going to try to hurry up and do another video tonight for y'all. And it's probably not going to be very lengthy, but I got some stuff to talk about. I was thinking about, it's between talking about cults and or narcissistic people, and why do they like pairing up with other people who are just as toxic as them to try to belittle you, okay, because they see that you don't want to be bothered with them anymore. I feel like that's another parasitic type of bond that some people have, is trauma bonding in a sense. Also, when it comes to cults, they trauma bond with people too. That's what they do. All right, y'all, peace. Again, my name is High Priestess Tana. I'll be back shortly with another video. And I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all night. I'm trying to get it out tonight, y'all. The other video that I'm thinking about. I think I think I know what I wanna talk about next, but I wanna surprise y'all. Okay. Peace.